What is going on, fellas? Welcome back to Debit Credit Nation. My name is Soubhadra, and in today's video, we're going to talk about BRIM integration with COPA. Now, I have already talked about BRIM a lot. BRIM stands for Billing and Revenue Innovation Management, where we record the billing and invoicing in a faster way, in a streamlined way. Industries where huge number of bills and invoices needs to be posted, payments needs to be posted. However, where we don't record the inventory count much. For example, in a subscription based industry, there is no inventory. When I sell a subscription, my inventory is not reduced. Now, we all know in BRIM, we record the invoices, we record the payments, but at the same time, all these transactions goes to FI and CO. FI is financial accounting, CO is controlling. Now in FI we have talked about different sub modules. Like in FI we have sub modules like FICA, accounts receivable, accounts payable, asset accounting, banking. These are all sub modules of FI. Similarly, controlling also has different sub modules. For example, cost center accounting, cost element accounting, profit center accounting, product costing, and profitability analysis. The last one, the profitability analysis, stands for PA, that is controlling and profitability analysis. So it is known as COPA. So if I show in the system, it is like CO-PA, where CO stands for controlling and the PA stands for profitability analysis. Now we'll understand what is profitability analysis. Profitability analysis is an internal management reporting tool via which the managers can take strategic decision. That means with the analysis of profitability of different division, different product, different sector, with different customer segment, geographical regions, the managers can decide which product is doing well and which product is not doing well. If they identify the 5 best profitable product, they can discard the other product and move the resources from those failed product into the profitable one. Now here let me explain profitability analysis from Excel. Now here you can see I have recorded the transaction of January 2025 in the system. Now you can see that we have different document numbers, the date on which those transactions or those documents were created, who are the customer with whom this transaction has happened, what are the group of the customer, is it a residential, commercial, industrial, like that. Then what are the products that the customer has ordered. So in this example, we will be talking about a logistic business. So suppose we have like in India, we have DTDC, we have Blue Dirt, or worldwide we have DHL. Like we have different. Mark is one such logistic company which are into shipments and postal, parcel, all those kind of stuff. So here we have extracted a small report of January 2025, where we can see which are the customers and what are the customers group and which products they have ordered and what are the product group and how much was the net sales with currency, then how many units were sold, what is the total weight of such units which are sold. Now here from this report, a manager cannot decide which is the profitable segment. But if I come here in the second sheet, I can see there's a pivot table created. Now here what I can do is, currently we have put a filter on the different product groups. So here you can see the different product groups in the F column. So here based on that we have formed a group, and we can find out that if I sort it smallest to largest, I can see that the container product division is doing the best. That is container meaning these ones, container, again container. Okay, so the container product groups are doing well. That means the if I talk about the base three, container, express, and shipment, these three type of products are doing very good. However, at the same time, the parcel one or the post ones, they are not doing good. Okay, the mail, these are the three least profitable product divisions, and these are the three most profitable product divisions. At the same time, If I want to put a filter not based on product group but based on customer group, I can identify that residential customers are booking most of the shipments, followed by commercial, and then followed by the industrial customers. Okay. At the same time, I can do at customer level. I can do a filter at customer level. So here also I can see this customer has booked most of the shipments. Okay. And this customer belongs to which group? Then I can bring the product customer group here. So then I can see that whatever was the customer who is doing who ordered the most. Where was that customer? I think this guy ordered the most, 1676 euro, and he is a commercial customer. This is a commercial customer. So this way we can form a group, or we can find a report via which a company can identify internally. Remember, these reports are not published out of the organization. This is not for a public view. This is for internal management reporting, so that company can identify their profitable segments. So this way the company can identify which type of customers are placing most of the orders, or which product groups are making most of the sales. For example, if I can also bring the product group here, then I can see customer group as well as product group. So industrial customer shipment is the most common product group within the industrial customers. For commercial customer, express is the most ordered product, and for residential customer, I guess shipment again wins the is the more profitable product or more popular product. So this way a company can form a decision. Now you all know about this thing, you know Excel, you know pivot table, that is fine. Now this same concept is used in COPA. In COPA, what we do is we are making decision based on what? Based on the net sales, or based on the total weight, or based on the number of units sold. So these I put it in the value fields. You see, in pivot table you have 4 quadrants. In the last quadrant, that is in the value field, I bring all the, like, these three things: sum of net sales, or sorry, net sales, total weight, and unit sold. Okay. And based on what I want to determine? Based on customer group, based on product group, or based on product, based on customer, or maybe based on, I can also form it based on created on, so that 15th of the month has the most of the shipments booked. Okay. So these, whatever I put here, these in COPA world are called characteristics. That means based on what I want to determine the profitability. Okay. So if I want to determine the profitability based on created on, I'll bring the created on here. If I want to do it based on product group, I'll bring in product group. If I want to do it based on customer group, I'll bring in customer group. Okay. So like that, these, based on what we are determining, we are taking the decision, is called characteristics in COPA. These are examples of characteristics. And at what level we are forming the, taking the decision, based on sales, or based on weight, or based on number of units sold, those we bring in the value fields. Okay. This is how the COPA is built: characteristics and value. Now let me show you from system how COPA reports look like. Okay. Now I am in a system. Here we can see that product wise, we can see the net sales. Or at the same time, if I want to do it at product hierarchy level, I can select and I can put subtotal at product hierarchy level. Okay. So these are the different product hierarchies. And if I scroll down, then I can see that which one, this one is the mostly ordered product hierarchy. At the same time, I can do it at customer level also. So if I put a subtotal at customer level, I will identify that which customer has booked most of the shipments. I guess this guy. Okay. So like that, this is the end result of COPA. So whatever transactions we record in FI, or which flows from different sub modules, from SD, from MM, from BRIM, they all go to COPA. Okay. So today I will show you how, or I'll show the end user part. Obviously for the backend configuration, that I cover in my live training. But in today's video, I want to show you that the end user part, how the data flows from BRIM to COPA. Okay, so for that, I'll create three B-level items. Okay, I'll create three bits: COPA 25/10, COPA hyphen 2510. So 3 bit I'm going to create. There will be 3 bit. So whenever I'm going to order something, a customer is going to place an order in a shipment or in a logistics business. Say I'm going to place an order. What will I do? I will place an order, and there can be different charges. One for the exact the parcel delivery charges, the shipment delivery charges, or the container delivery charges. Then along with that, there can be some other charges. For example, add-on. Add-on meaning, one example of add-on can be, once the product is delivered, I want to see that to whom it has been delivered, he is the right person. That is, the identity proof of that receiver has to be checked. For that, I have to pay an extra amount, that is the add-on. Or there can be something called surcharge. Surcharge can be the place of delivery is a remote place, so to reach there, vehicles are not available. So for that, I have to pay some surcharge. Okay, so whenever I'm going to book a parcel, I have to pay for three separate services: one for the main product, second one for the add-on, third one for the surcharge. Okay, so in this example, say I'm going to pay 100 SEK, that is Swedish krona, and my product weighs say 7.50, or it is too heavy. Let me book something lighter, say 2.5 kg. Okay, so I'm creating a bit for 2.5 kg for 100 SEK. This is for the main product. Execute. One bit is generated. Next, another bit for the add-on. So I'll change the bit type add-on, and this is for say 30 SEK. 30 SEK, and this is for say quantities, say 2 pieces. Okay, so the second bit is generated, and the last one is for surcharge. Surcharge of say 7 SEK, and this is for one each, and I execute. Okay, so three B-level items are generated. Now let's see the B-level items in the display B-level item screen. So I am in the display B-level item screen, and I want to see the bits that are generated with the source transaction ID that I have just populated. COPA 2510, so that it won't show me anything else. Source transaction ID, and which are generated today's date. I click on execute. Okay, 3 bits are generated. Now I'm going to run the billing and invoicing on these 3 bits. So I select all, run the billing. Billing document is generated in BRIM. Then I go back and I run the invoicing. I want to enter a separate recon key, say COPA 25/10, so that in this recon key, this invoice is created. So the recon key does not exist. I created the recon key, and the invoice is generated. Okay, so this is the invoicing document. This is the posting document or FICA document, and here we have to map the COPA characteristics and values. So when I go to the revenue lines, GL lines, you will see in the account assignment tab, we have the profitability segment populated. Okay, so for this one, it is populated second and third. 3 bits were there, that is product, add-on and surcharge, and the last one is for the tax. There is no profitability. So here you can see that there are three lines. This is for the product, this is for the add-on, and this is for the surcharge. And you may wonder how the values are increased. It was 100, 30, and maybe 7, but it got increased because the tax 25% output VAT is calculated, and the 34.25 is the VAT amount which is distributed between on each of these amounts. If I go to the revenue lines, you see 100, 30, and 7. Then 34.25 is the tax line, so it is calculated on 100 plus 30 plus 7, that is on 137. 25% tax calculation happened, which is 34.25. Okay, so this is your FICA document. Simple. Till here no change. Now I'm going to transfer the recon key to send it to FI as well as CO. Remember, when I transfer the recon key, it hits financial accounting as well as controlling. So I'll click on go to and click on header. I'll copy the recon key. First, I'll close the recon key /o fpg4, and I will click on execute. It has been closed, and the final step is transfer /n fpg1 to transfer from BRIM to FICO. Okay, so I would like to transfer directly with update run and show me the FICO documents. Click on execute. So it has been transferred. Now here you'll see, if I click on this accounting document, you see it has created an accounting document, which is the FIGL document, a profit center accounting document. PCA is activated here, a controlling document, and 3 profitability analysis documents. Okay, so let's understand one by one. This is the accounting document. Here we have accounts receivable debit, then this is maybe product, add-on, surcharge, and then tax. Okay, plain and simple. Profit center document, based on the profit center we passed, it has generated the profit center document. Then we have controlling document, controlling for the cost elements. So the sales, 2 unique GLs are there. This 100 is, this is for the product, and this is for the add-on. Product and add-on had same GL account, that is the same cost centers, sorry, cost elements. This credit surcharge has a separate GL. Now I go back. Now comes the COPA, 3 profitability analysis document generated. That means with this transaction, I'm going to book 3 revenue, one for add-on, one for product, one for add-on, and one for surcharge. So first document, here we see the company code, sales organization, distribution channel. These are all characteristics. Remember, based on characteristics, we will form the report. To remind you what are the characteristics, if I show you from the COPA table, this customer was a characteristics, product is a characteristics, product hierarchy or product group is a characteristics. These are all characteristics. Okay, so here we have the characteristics populated. Okay, now the customer is not populated because we have not done any enhancement yet. Once we do the enhancement, it will derive from business partner, it will derive the FI customer. Okay, so here the derivation is not done because I haven't done any enhancement. We are going to do that later. Company code, division, distribution channel, controlling area, profit center. Then in the value fields, based on which we are going to take the decision. Okay, so sales amount is 100 Swedish krona, and at the end we have the quantity also, 2.5 kg. This is the first one. The second one, which is for the add-on probably, which was 30 Swedish krona, 30 Swedish krona, and how many quantity was there? So I go down and it is 2 pieces. Okay, and the last one, this is for the surcharge. This is 7 Swedish krona, and this is for one each. Now we have generated three COPA documents. Let's see how the COPA reports are impacted due to these three COPA documents. Okay, so let me open the COPA table. Here look for Belnar. Belnar is a COPA document number. So here I'll add the three documents that are generated via this T code. I mean via this GL transfer. Okay, so here you can see that we have sent sales worth 137, that is 100 for product, 30 for add-on, and 7 for surcharge. They are of which how much quantity the product was to 2.5 kg. There were two add-ons and one surcharge. The manager can take decision which customer is the most profitable one, or which product has been shipped or ordered multiple time. Okay, so product wise also we can do that, the one that I have shown at the beginning. Okay, so manager can take a strategic decision that which all products are not performing well, or which all product divisions basically. So in this Excel we talked about different shipment products. So different shipment product group basically. So if I talk about product groups, so we can see that parcel is not doing good, post is not doing good, the revenues are in three figures, but mail is just has just crossed the three figures. Then expert, shipment, express, container, these services, these products are very popular and fetching a lot of revenue. So that is all for today. Thank you so much for bearing with me for such a long time. We'll see you again in another video. Signing off, David Credit Nation.